Ill. Hey, we're live.
Oh my god, he didn't say one. What do we do?
One. I think I saw it too.
Pig, your countdown leaves something to be desired. Good evening, everybody. Tonight is a special edition of Movie.
Oh my god, he didn't say one. What do we do?
Shut the fuck up, you're driving.
One. I think I saw it too.
Pig, your countdown leaves something to be desired. Good evening,
Okay,
everybody.
who's got the stream not muted? We're getting an echo there.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't echo.
There was my voice, and it wasn't coming out of me. It was an echo.
Okay. Sai is on the road to the Ark Encounter Protest, which takes place tomorrow. So we're here with the participants of his Ark series, which you can find on his YouTube channel. So tonight, so far, we have Tornado in a Junkyard, we have RJ Downard, Sai Strike himself, me, who worked in the background. I wish that Stephen Bauman was here already. Perhaps he will show. Diana is in the live chat. So we have most of the group this evening. Sean is MIA. How is everybody?
I'm good. And I actually did something that you might actually find quite hilarious, Karis.
Is that so?
Yes. Let's just say the tornado touched down in Lenox,
Lord.
Alabama. I found Kent Hovind's, it was watching a video of Aron Ra's, and Kent Hovind's official YouTube channel had left a comment in Aron's video. And I had just happened to find it the moment the comment went up.
Oh my.
So, what did I do? I decided to basically grab Hovind by the Young Earth creationists and completely and utterly wreck him in the following manner. I asked him, Kent Hovind, if you claim I'm not against science, I'm against lies, then how come you spent almost a decade in prison for lying to the U.S. government?
Oh my.
What was
That's
his
harsh.
answer to that?
Well, how's about the typical answer to that? A big, fat goose egg.
Silence!
Complete and utter radio silence from the Hovindmeister.
I see.
I am shocked to hear that.
Honestly, I'm not, although I am a little disappointed. You know why? Because I was hoping Kent Hovind would decide to tangle with me, and then I could string him up by his toes.
Wow, somebody's in a mood.
We need to get to do that.
Oh, let's not do any toe stringing this evening.
Remember when Tornado used to be the nice, quiet one?
By the way, we'll have to explain to Tornado what shock refers to.
I am shocked and awed that Kent Hovind did not decide to respond to the 747 model assembling self that I am.
What the heck is that? There's a...
I am hoping
How
Sean
the hell
will
does
be
this
in
get
here shortly. He's been notified that he has a Twitter
That-
DM with a link. So, Sai, how far along are you on your drive to the Ark Encounter right now?
Yeah, I'm about, I don't know, hour and 45 into a just about 11-hour trip.
Harris,
Whee!
don't call
Yes,
it the
Tornado.
Ark. Don't call it the Ark Encounter. Call it the sinking ship. Because that's exactly what it's doing to Williamstown, Kentucky.
My soul is sinking right now.
Yes, I've heard that the financial benefits to that area are not quite as
Promise?
as it was professed they would be when Kenny pitched this whole idea to everyone.
Yeah.
I
Heat
should
Shield
actually
is
say
asking, Heat Shield asks, are we really on the road? The answer to that is yes. Look at Sai's screen. This is live. He is driving down the interstate as we speak, or the turnpike, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Show
this
us
is,
that you're
I can't
live.
wait to get on the road again.
Sai, show us that you're live and hit the truck in front of you.
And he's in the slipstream of a truck.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to hit the
Sean
drop.
has joined. Welcome, Sean.
Hey, Sean, howdy.
Howdy, Sean.
Who the hell uses Twitter as a primary source to send messages to people?
I do.
I
I
don't.
do.
I use Discord, damn it.
Yeah, Twitter doesn't notify.
Well, there are
or
very few.
Twitter doesn't
there are
actually
very few
notify to my
places.
phone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I get notifications on the smartphone.
Yeah, it doesn't give me any notifications unless it's just a regular public tweet. It doesn't tell me when I get a DM. I don't know why, but it doesn't.
Now,
Oh, well.
So I had to log into the computer's Twitter just to get the link.
hey,
Oh, my.
Sean, were you there when?
Were you there?
the hold on. Were you there when the debunking people ended up raking Daniel over the coals?
Huh?
That would be a no.
That'd be a no, yeah.
The Boston Marathon denialist guy.
Oh no, I was busy working on my parody.
Well, apparently our friend Daniel thinks that an amputation wound can only be healed, or it can only be certain colors. And if you've seen a tourniquet, then you have to identify exactly what kind of tourniquet, what material it was made of, what color it was. Otherwise, it's fake.
So he went
So
to
this
the
guy's-
school where?
So in other words, he made shit up.
Oh, it doesn't.
Was hoping for that.
It doesn't even get that. It's not even the final bit of it. He conflates bomb with fragmentation grenade.
What?
He
On what
thinks that
grounds?
he thinks that all bombs should produce lots of shrapnel and destroy everything within a certain radius. Otherwise,
talking
it's
about?
nothing more than a pirate.
Here's the
Can
beautiful
I-
thing about explosives. They're random, unless
ex-
they're shaped charges.
Exactly.
If you have an explosive material inside of a ball, that ball is going to deform in random directions. And there's been accounts of people being, 3 to 10 feet away from grenades and not getting touched, while people 40 feet away on the other side get riddled. So no.
Why are we talking about grenades?
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
and it's not even just that. He seems to think that unless there's shrapnel damage and all sorts of effects on the environment, like a crater and all, then the explosion is just a pyrotechnic effect and a hoax.
Oh,
Sai,
God.
everybody in chat is your passenger seat driver right now. Could you please pass that truck?
All right, fine.
He's drafting.
Now,
Annoyed that damn truck.
aside from that, I happen to have studied a lot of pyrotechnics, and I can guarantee you that just because something may look some way doesn't mean it can only be that way.
No, I would like this guy to find, out of looking at 300 pictures of IEDs, and find 2 that are exactly alike in their explosive pattern.
Why are we
He's not
going
gonna
to
do it.
Oh, and he seems to forget that the way the weld seams work can affect the directionality of an explosive.
Why are we
I guess I'm sorry I missed it because now it's being talked about on this channel.
Who would make a 70-mile-an-hour road this curvy?
With dangerous
Well, it's for the
curves
fun.
ahead.
Round earthers because
there's
we
some
love the
stretches
curve.
of I-90 that's got curves like that.
Now, if it wasn't going to be rain, you know what? This would have been a good, if not for the drizzly, rainy, humid nastiness these last few days, this would have been a good motorcycle trip. But
Oh, and Kitsune Cavalier actually informed me on it through Discord DMs.
Was the degree of foliage on either side of the highway, there were previous segments with lots of trees, was that fairly typical when you had like daylight?
yes,
Okay, just getting a thing of that. We have large stretches of our highways out here where you feel more like you're in the middle of a strange alien landscape of bleak.
well,
Now,
see, that's the
question-
difference about basically all of the other states I've passed through. Their major highways are surrounded on both sides with trees. Right behind the trees are paper mills, chemical plants, crap like that. New Jersey gets a bad rap because we don't bother to hide that stuff. We're not going to put up a bunch of trees.
They don't hide
Yeah,
them either in Salt Lake.
Yeah, we're not going to act like there's no oil refinery. We're going to say we got the oil refinery. That's why we got the cheap gas. Anyway, so
Now, if you were
Side-looking
coming into
street
Seattle, you
Yeah,
would
Christy
be
was
in the middle
corrupt,
of
but he
mountains.
was pretty open about it.
But don't
Anyway.
worry, the thing I just posted in screen caps is completely innocent, Karis.
Seattle Flexer says Side Strike, that new headlight is working well, it appears.
Oh wait, you're driving the Equinox?
Yep.
Why aren't you driving due west?
Ha ha ha! Nice. Hey, we need some stupid to burn, since this is technically a movie night.
Well, it's not that kind of thing. Basically, it's just we're involved in the
True.
Ark video, and Sean, through no choice of his own, actually went through the Ark, and there were some serious objections going on.
Now, Sean,
Oh,
did you
yeah.
like my comments on the Did you like my "there's a shocker" comment there? Sai actually sent me something to read off, and I was pretty much reading it cold.
Well, here's the funny bit there, Tornado. The whole he's making stuff up actually started off as a one-line thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it over and over again.
That's good.
That's because the fans found it funny. I found it funny.
You're not afraid you're going to be typecast, Sean, and like when Hollywood discovers you, that's going to be your role. I mean, yes, they'll be
making that shit up.
they'll be the millions of dollars, but it'll be awful being typecast. So you probably wouldn't want to do that, right?
But you know what? I think you're making stuff up.
Hey, you're probably right.
Dusty butts.
Dusty butts.
Hey, Sai,
You know,
Mark Caesar wants to know.
Yeah.
Did you try touching up your trims?
didn't hear that. What?
Did you
Remember, I'm
try
driving.
touching up your trims?
I
Still
don't
didn't
think
hear
you've
you.
been
So
demonetized yet, so
Okay, fine.
I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Pig
Now,
is
no.
referring to
God.
Mark Caesar's question, who asked Side Strike, did you try touching up your trims on the Equinox, I imagine?
I got
no.
Karis to say it. I did it.
Now, Sean, here's
What?
what I actually read off during the thing. There's Kenny chanting observable, testable, and repeatable again, completely ignoring that one may observe evidence of something that occurred in the past, others may test your observations, and yet others may repeat these observations in testing. So,
Tornado
Kenny is
Head,
playing
why are you
word games.
asking if I just had a seizure?
Hold on, I was reading something. So,
I
Kenny
know,
is
I was
playing...
interrupting you.
Yeah. So, Kenny is playing word games and could even be described as disingenuous. There's a shocker.
You're going to have to realize, Tornado, I'm going to interrupt you sometimes, and you're going to
Hey,
be okay
Diana.
with it.
Hi, Diana.
Oh, Diana's in.
Yes, Diana's in.
Yay! Okay. Let's waiting for a mic check.
And for those who are just arriving to the stream, in the chat, you'll notice that movie night is a bit different tonight. This is because tonight's panel is it's the participants of Side Strike's Ark series. And if you'd like to see that, go to his YouTube channel.
Am I
Watch the
supposed to
whole
have a
thing.
movie?
Have your faith
Yeah.
palm knit at the ready.
Hey, I'm
Kitsune,
just happy-
it's not
I'm
girl
just happy.
interrupted, it's girl interrupting.
I'm just happy I got to be part one. Along with RJ.
Now,
So what you're saying is I'm getting sloppy seconds.
Yes.
now, question. Are we going to find out that once again in the Ark Encounter, they made shit up?
It's possible. It's possible. Now remember, this is the main thing tomorrow is the Ark Encounter Protest. Now, this is not to say that there will be no. God damn it! I forgot to bring the drone. I meant to throw that in the trunk.
Yeah, I was hoping
hell.
somebody could
Anyway,
bring along
turn
their
around right
slam
now.
dunk copy to use
No,
as
Doorknob.
I don't think you
Doorknob,
have
I-
an
board off the creation.
I think Doorknob was hearing Diana. He
What
thought
what
that
time is
I
the-
sounded like Diana for a moment.
What time is the protest?
10 o'clock in not real time, so that's 11 o'clock in Eastern.
Shut the fuck up, Sai.
So we got 11 hours. Yeah, you can get it here and get my drone and then get back down there.
Or you could hop in the vehicle and come visit us.
I don't
In
have enough
Kentucky.
paper gas for that.
Okay, everybody. What is it? GoFundMe.com/buy Sean Gas.
Oh my god.
What
Yeah,
kind
So-
of
that's
mileage
what
you
a
get on your vehicle?
that's what a 4.5, 5 hour trip down there from my house.
Sai, just a question.
Oh,
What
that's
state
not
are
good
you in
far.
right
That's-
now?
All right,
That's
now.
only the distance from Spokane to Seattle.
Hmm.
Hell, that's only the distance from here to Miami.
Or-
Well, it's like a third of the way through Kentucky along 75, so
hmm.
it's actually
know-
not that bad.
You know, should we mention that we completely accidentally crossed paths with the Creation Museum? Now, the Ark was intentional. The Ark I dragged us to intentionally, but we passed the Creation Museum. We didn't even know what it was. And is that the place? And we looked it up and I'm like, holy crap, that's the place. But,
You passed the Creation Museum?
Oh, I've been there twice.
Yeah,
except
yeah,
yeah,
that
we
I
passed
w-
that first.
I went there as a fan at the time.
I want to go there and see.
But
this
you're
is
feeling much
wrong.
better.
See, I
No,
protested.
They
I
turned me
protested
into a
vehemently. I protested vehemently about going to the whole Ark Encounter thing, but he was behind the steering wheel. And then when we got down there, he's like, "Well, we can go back up the road a bit and go check out the Creation Museum." I was like, "You can go fuck yourself." I'll go.
No, here's what I want to do. If I ever get to go to the Creation Museum, I'm going to go through there and say, this is wrong. This is wrong, too. This is wrong. And then, why are you criticizing this? Are you a believer in evolutionism? Actually, no, I'm a Christian.
Well, see, here's what I would do if I was actually planning on going to the Creation Museum. I would go there wearing the tightest shirt I could possibly find, and say, "Intelligent design, my ass." That's all I would say.
No, that's basically go sitting there pointing out everything that's wrong, and then, why are you even here? You're a staunch believer in evolutionism. That
We
from
should-
Ken Ham.
We should all go there in white t-shirts and have a white t-shirt contest.
And as soon as one of the people there points out how I believe evolutionism, and I can then say, actually, no, I've accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and I'm a Christian. I just happen to think that your Creation Museum is full of bullshit and that you made shit up.
Hmm. Yeah, well, there is a slight problem with that from what... Now, I don't know for a fact, not from personal experience, but I have heard that they reserve the right to eject anyone that is disruptive. And if they can... And disruptive is a very nebulous term. You might find yourself ejected not as fast as RJ from the Ark, but...
Wait, RJ got ejected?
Not today, that'd be on a-
RJ
on a
got
catapult.
ejected from the Ark Park?
No,
Oh no, I haven't been down there, but I'm sure I would
he
be.
would be. He would be. First
I'd be very disappointed if they didn't eject me. I mean, what the hell? Don't they pay attention to what I say?
really,
RJ, would it
first
be
dinosaur
safe
you
to say
passed.
that you would be ejected out of the? Would it be safe to say that you would be ejected out of the Ark Park at escape velocity?
Yeah, I would be able to be performing a simulation of a koala going to Australia.
Yes, and actually, I from personal experience at the Ark, I would escape velocity is a very good phrase to use because that's pretty. When Sean and I got out, that's pretty much how we were feeling. We escaped. We're out. That's it. Victory.
Doorknob Head says RJ got rejected from the Ark because RJ is that old.
Yeah, 6,000.
Although I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure which would last longer, the Creation Museum or me.
Mm. Well,
Remember,
I-
I'm a
I would
tornado.
be delighted to go through any of those because they would be a perfectly fine example of things to comment on.
oh yeah.
Although just
Ooh, and I want to score too.
to see a creationist bring me on
Oh.
to talk about. Hold on,
RJ, I would say you don't want to see their bookstore. It's depressing. It's full of materials.
From my point of
that-
view, it's
Well,
all
here's
a
how I
gold
see
mine.
RJ
I would be going, ooh, Dwayne Gish. Ooh, let me tell you about that.
I'm
See,
sure.
here's-
Oh, I'm
here's
sure of
like
that. But what you would find distressing is all of the materials for the good homeschooling parent to use to bring up their child correctly in the way of
They also
young Earth
sell
creationism.
kind of large textbooks that are geared towards public school children in order for them to humbly challenge their science teachers with these sound bites.
Yeah, there's the Abacus series.
Wow.
There's the
What just happened?
yipes.
Robot.
Bob Jones University has a series of stuff. My favorite one, I don't think they're in print anymore, but it was the Dr. Noah Thing or Two books for kids, and it actually had a 3-eyeballed lizard in there. They had completely misunderstood what one of the animals were, and that was remarkably stupid. But no, I find all of that stuff. I never shy away from looking at what the opposition thinks, because that's where you find out that they don't think.
Oh, and RJ,
I want to make a prediction.
one of these days I'd actually like to be invited onto a Young Earth Creationist talk show, because they think, oh, tornado in a junkyard, this guy agrees with us, and then, oh boy, you should not have invited me onto your show.
Well,
And then
I want to make a prediction about what would happen if RJ actually went to the Ark. He would go through at opening time. He would actually walk it and look it over one time. Then he would go immediately back to the entrance of the actual Ark and try to wait around for 4 or 5 hours while he can gather 20 people to actually go through as a tour guide. And step by step while he can run why it's wrong.
I like that.
That would be pretty good. All right. Well, God damn it, this is an exciting road.
Wait till
Do
you.
they have,
Well,
do they have any things in Pennsylvania?
Any
I'm not,
whole road?
Sigh.
yeah.
Never mind. I
All
can't.
right.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
gonna-
Well, there's.
Okay,
There's-
there are ways to spice up a road trip.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you wouldn't be.
some of them
Bye.
involve the stick shift.
I'm going to spell out for you. She's not talking about keeping your hands at 10 and 2. It's going to be at 10 and noon.
Aha. Okay then.
Anyway,
All right,
I was
well.
curious
Keeping my hands
whether or
at
not there were
10
any.
at noon. Oh,
Or would it be 10 at noon, 10 at noon and 10 at 6 and 10 at noon and 10 at 6 and 10 at noon and
I'm so
Were there
confused.
any toll highways you were on before arriving where you are?
Well, let's see. Yeah, quite a few. Well, I had to hit the New Jersey Turnpike first. Then I paid for a bridge. Then I paid for this. I'm sure there's a lot of more tolls I'm going to be going through. And,
Now, Sai, I do have a question. If you find a storm and it's actually producing a tornado, are you going to chase it?
yes, actually. I would do that very thing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a big fan of weather. Weather is cool.
I'm a
Yeah,
big
whether
fan
or
of
not you wanna turn
staying
left or
alive
right.
through it.
Yes, I remember you stayed here for a few days, so I know what the whole weather thing is about, is whether you want to turn left or right at every turn you can come across.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about. It's unlikely you will encounter an earthquake.
That is true. That is quite true. I would
Oh, and by
imagine.
the way, Sai, I know all about being along with somebody on a long road trip. How else do you think I got from Missouri to Florida in nothing more than a U-Haul with 2 cats and a dog, and my mother who was driving?
That is not
The-
the method I had in mind, Tornado.
They
No.
made you ride in the trailer?
No, I was not in a trailer. I was
yeah, the
actually
cats
right.
got into the regular car.
No, I was actually with the dog who was laying on the floor where the leg rest was for the passenger side seat, and the 2 cats were right behind Mom's seat so that they wouldn't be yowling so much. Oh, and Mom actually brought along a special tool called a Volderis dagger, just in case anyone decided
That's
to
not
rob
what I
her.
call mine.
All right, well,
Think of a bat'leth, but with much more pointy ends.
okay. Who? And now, I know somebody was assigned to that. Who let go of tornadoes bleach?
Sean, are you laughing?
Oh, yes, I am.
What, because of the bat'leth comment?
No, because you need a step stool to catch everything you just missed.
What?
You need a step stool to catch everything you just missed.
Oh,
that was
well.
harsh.
I'm sorry,
Anyway.
guys. I apologize.
I'm gonna have
Hey.
to.
Signs. There are streets. Look. There are signs on. Okay, there's two. There's two signs. Oh well.
What are they
It's exciting
saying?
It was exciting for a little bit.
Fantastic
I
change
bet
of
you-
topic.
Harrisburg International Airport.
Whee!
Oh,
How
and by
exciting.
the way, I'm likely to miss innocent innuendos such as Karis's, but if they start getting a lot more obvious, then I'm
Oh,
probably
geez.
not going to miss them.
There was, no, there was
How about-
nothing innocent about them.
Nor were they
See
still.
on
guess-
that one.
How about the? I wonder if anyone will catch the innuendo. Hey, stop talking over each other. Is that
No.
no?
Honestly, Animaniacs innuendos were a lot more obvious than Karis's was.
Oh, no, they weren't. You're just inexperienced.
I'm as subtle as a flying brick.
No. Fingerprints. I don't think so. Chuck's about the open porthole. Yeah, that one was obvious. When Karis said special tool, I wasn't sure what she meant until Sean started laughing their butt off.
Aha. Okay then. So, Ark, you say?
Hold on, I have a question to ask. So, if you were to cross a giant boat with an anteater, would it technically be an Ard Ark?
Who's got the crickets? God,
That's what I was
damn
looking
it.
for it.
Probably, but it would still not be funny. Yeah, where are those crickets when you need them?
Indeed.
Tornado,
on.
it's been far too long since we've been in a voice chat. I think you need a
Hold on,
refresher
hold on,
for
hold on.
us.
Hold on. This is funny. I guess you could say the Ark Park is full of ship.
Jesus.
All right.
I guess I missed the boat on that one.
Oh my
all right.
god.
This is whoever was supposed to be holding the leash, please pick it up.
I'm sorry, Daddy. He got loose.
Anyway, so, all right, and Sean, you're
Oh,
still
hey,
upset
Bill.
about missing that creation museum, I bet.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah,
Well,
It,
Detective
it's been
Hinton's
not on my
sarcasm.
mind every day since we passed it.
yeah, that was a terrible thing.
And by that you mean I absolutely hate to go there, Sean, aren't you?
So, Sai, have you ever been to one of these before?
The protest? No, I have not. This should be very interesting.
Here's the question: are they going to charge you $40 for parking?
No, that's the miracle. Something where actual information will be conveyed is going to be free. But
Oh, Michael Gallagher is an angel. They have found the crickets. Look in the live chat.
see, I would look in the live chat, but there's this whole impending death thing that I'm trying to avoid.
You're not included in that, Sai. Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, right. You don't want me fussing with the computer while driving. Let me. Okay, foot is off the
lift
gas.
your food. Damn it, Jesus.
Foot is off the gas. I have let go of the wheel. There. Now I am not driving. I am free to compute.
Does not compute. That does not compute. That does not compute. That does not compute. That does not compute.
What did I say about the leash? Who is responsible?
I'm sorry, Sai. I'm not supposed to interrupt Tornado while he's saying anything.
Hey, I'm
Oh
trying
my.
to make this as fun as possible.
Okay. That's a good thing, I guess. Anyway, so
You're doing
Yeah.
great, Tornado.
Um,
Thank you for the comic relief.
You're welcome. Now, if only I were an
Yeah.
actual comic book.
Or funny?
Oh, God.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah, Diana was in on that one. The section of the Ark that was supposed to bring in the youngins. John, remember that? The comic book, just a bunch of big empty rooms with comic book like things painted on the wall.
Yeah.
Say super chat. Chris Kelling, $2. He says, I made it. Hi, Chris Kelling.
Cool.
Morton
Excellent.
Nielsen, I'm on it.
Yeah, you know what? I still didn't hear. Did I hear Did we hear Diana yet?
Oh, wait. Terry
She
actually
said
wants a
that
link.
she is not able to make herself heard. She said that a bit earlier, which is a
Oh, okay.
shame.
Apparently
that-
Terry wants a link. Terry Davies apparently wants a link.
Terry
He
Davies
messaged-
was not a member, was not a participant in the Ark Encounter. This is more of an exclusive week, so I'm going to have to say we shall hear your lovely voice next week, Terry. We look forward to it.
I feel special.
Just pretend you have your hand up and are waiting to be called on the entire night.
I finally made it. I'm in the in crowd.
We've had some more people enter our chat, so I should clarify tonight's movie night is more of a watch-sized driving skills night as he travels to the Ark Encounter. Thank you for passing the truck.
And yes, I'm passing another truck. This was
Yeah,
the big.
he-
Whoa!
yeah, he's
Another
getting
truck is
rubber.
asleep. Another truck is asleep. He just wandered into the shoulder. Oh
Yeah,
my!
look at that.
And the
Right, look at
participants
that.
tonight
Right.
are those who were inside Ark Encounter.
Uh,
Diana
And
has
Diana
left the
has
meeting.
left.
Oh my!
Hey, by the way, Sai, if there's a loud screeching, a giant ball of fire right behind you, I swear I didn't do it.
Oh,
All
Lord.
right, duly noted. Duly noted.
I'm assuming that your course involves no major elevation changes. It's like been basically flat.
Well, there's a little bit of a hill. I'd say we got about a 20-foot rise here, but there's some mountainous areas in my path, I believe.
I
I think you're
think you're using that word mountainous in a way that would not be comprehensible to people in the West.
I think
I'll-
we get-
All right. For then, RJ, I will say there's some hillless areas.
Yeah, there's some
I think
rippling ponds.
I think he'll get to about 11 or 1,200 feet by the time he gets to where he's going.
I hesitate to read this out loud. Guys, not including Sai, look at the live chat, doorknob head.
Does anyone have a link
I
to the
think
live chat?
we have elevation changes of 1,500 feet or so just going down into the Columbia Gorge and back out of it.
It's 6 blocks. You're. All right. Now what exactly does someone do out here if they say have a quarter tank of gas? Are you just
Uh,
screwed?
Quarter tank of gas?
Oh no! I of course filled up just before leaving, and this thing doesn't seem to use any gas.
Well, that's good. That's a nice device. Yeah, patent that.
The trip odometer has reached I reset it when I fill the tank just to see how things are going. The trip odometer is at 250, and I'm at half a tank. That's not normal.
Super chat from Morton Nielsen. He says, breaking news, driving with Sai now on movie night.
So
What that
Realize
sign
that-
say back there?
That there will be more science understanding and useful information watching you drive down the road than there have been in all of the flat Earth videos that we have ever seen.
yeah, we're not debunking anything because the facepalm would be deadly to Sai.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So besides Diana,
Now-
who do you plan on seeing there at the protest? Besides Diana and Aron Ra
And
Purple
Well,
Reds Orange.
wouldn't it be
And
interesting?
Eric Hovind.
Okay, over to Tornado. You're on, Tornado.
Guess not.
Speak, tornado,
Waiting.
speak.
Waiting.
Anyway, you were saying, so I
No. I interrupted you. I interrupted you. Started speaking. So I apologize.
Yeah,
Please go.
Yeah,
Please go
preemptive
ahead.
interruption.
I was just asking if you expected to meet Eric Hovind there.
It's funny that you would bring that up because that's exactly what I was wondering. I'm wondering if this is a big enough event for them, for the, for Ham and Hovind the Elder, Hovind the Younger. Hovind the Elder is not going anywhere, I guess. Hovind the Younger tends to show up at things.
Well, Sai, how big do you think it'll get?
I don't know. Like I said,
How
never
much
been here. don't know
publicity
what
has there been about it?
Well, the
Have
Tri
local
State
media been informed?
Super chat from Michael
the-
Gallagher. Michael Gallagher says, I found a cricket sound effect on YouTube. Cricket's chirping sound effect is what he said.
Well,
I
cool.
did mention that earlier, Michael.
Excellent. But
have the media been informed in the area so that they will be like looking for you, or is it just kind of show up and see what happens?
generally, well, for me, honestly, I really don't know what to expect. It's the first one of these I've gone to. This, it has happened before. But I will say the Tri State Freethinkers. That's the the group that's very active in this. They don't leave a lot of things undone.
Good.
I'm sure media. They have a Facebook page that details all their activities, and they are I met them at Reason Rally a couple of years back. You remember back when Science Strike Force was issued news credentials? we were the media. There were 6 of us at the time, but we were the media. That was amazing. Anyway, I met them there, and they're not giving up. Apparently, they're in it for the long haul. Because it's been a couple of years, and they're still doing what they're doing.
Another super chat from Demonic Davros. Does Sai have fuel and matches to do what most of us would like to see? What most of us would like to see, the Ark in flames.
Well, I would have to say no to that, because I, for one, do not want to see the Ark in flames, because there's a very good reason for this. I don't know if everyone's aware of this or not. I'm in the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. I'm actually I could do weddings and crap. And now here's one of the things about Pastafarianism. We're big on pirates. That thing, exactly. That thing, with a little bit of minor reconstruction, would make an excellent pirate ship. And to think of the meeting place, what a great meeting place for Pastafarians that would actually be.
Oh no, I know.
Well,
why you
I
didn't
could take that
boat,
museum
Sai.
and repurpose the display items and turn it into an absolutely wonderful science exhibit, where you would be building off of the stupidity of the creationists by bringing in the actual science on here. So if they ever went into bankruptcy and it were taken over, it could be turned into a science museum very nicely.
If it ever gets
Well, I'm hope springs eternal. I never underestimate the power of stupid.
Kitsune Cavalier. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just continuing that. Go ahead, Tornado.
Apparently, Kitsune Cavalier sent me a DM just now from Chris Katsolis. Tornado needs a treat. Gotta be a trailer park nearby.
What? Oh,
I believe that relates to the mythic connection between trailer parks and being hit by tornadoes.
Indeed.
Oh.
Not
Welcome
that we
back, Diana.
recommend either tornadoes or trailer park destruction.
All right, is it my connection because I'm driving through freaking nowhere, or was RJ roboting a little bit?
That was all you.
He may have been
me?
robotic.
That's
I've got a long
Now
window
he's roboting.
open. I've been doing my
Mark
tip
Caesar
project
asks
work
Sai
every
how far he has to go.
I think I've got about 8.5 more hours, and
And that would
then I
be
shall-
in
then I shall
mileage department about 600 miles or so.
thereabouts. I don't know. I put the destination into Waze and do what the machine says. Trust the machine.
Yeah, to give you a perspective, it's a 7-hour drive from Spokane to Portland. That's 420 miles.
Super chat from Chris Kelling. The headlights seem to be working well for you, Sai. Thank you for taking us along for the ride.
Yeah,
Great.
we get to see highways that look very much like interstate.
Yeah, the headlights are working swimmingly after that. Wait a minute, is this Mr. Wandery Truck?
Yes.
Why did he suddenly decide
Oh, dear. Yeah, he just passed you.
Now pass them again.
You could play a game as to identifying.
Ooh, echo.
Okay, we're going to try this. Ladies and gentlemen, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, there you are.
All right.
Hello.
I
And Diana.
installed Google Meet on my phone.
Get some
Earbud.
And
How the heck are you, kids?
I'm good.
just having a grand time. What's your status?
Purple Rhymes with Orange and I are settled into our night's lodging in Florence, Kentucky.
Aha! Oh, so you've arrived.
We have arrived. We are about a
Great.
half hour north of the location for the complaints about the boat-shaped building.
I see. All right. Okay, I'm hearing too much of me.
Diana, do you have any?
You're
Well, if you're
telling-
unsure if this will attract the attention of the hands, etc., do you know if you'll be kind of assigned to a certain location for the protest?
I'm not even-
What? Are you speaking of the location off the highway, or are you?
I'm just wondering if it's assigned for you, or if you guys are just kind of picking your own spots to protest.
You know, I have absolutely no idea of what's going to happen once we get. No clue, as I usually have no clue. So we're just going to wing it as we go.
Yeah, well, first time for me too.
And
Hope
hey,
this place- Okay, we got to do something about this echo.
Diana.
Hi, Paul.
since bats are birds,
We
I
have
guess
Paula Dew in the live chat.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what's happening here? What's happening? Am I doing something wrong? Am I breaking something?
Earbuds.
Earbuds might help.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Are there any earbuds that I can?
Or mute.
Or okay, maybe we can give these a try.
Well, I mean, I've got some, but
I'm wearing some.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we'll put this over here. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, let's see if we can get that going. I'm gonna see if I can hear you. Okay, I'm hearing something.
all right.
Is this any
Hello.
better? Hi,
still
can you hear me?
Wait, I hear me again.
You hear you.
Did
That's
you
not
plug them
good.
into the phone?
Yes.
Okay. just
Paul,
make sure you
Paul
come in
would
here.
like to remind Orange and Lavender Lady that they're working for him this weekend.
Yes, we are indeed. Let me see what I can do over here. I can turn YouTube off altogether, and I can turn this off on my laptop. I did bring the laptop. I just didn't bring. Okay, is that improving anything?
Let's see
Yes.
if I hear me. Oh, I still hear me. You know what? No, there's
Yeah, it's
Hello?
Diana.
Hello?
yes, there's still the echo there. How about I know this is an inconvenience. Would it be a pain to hit the muting thing when you're not talking?
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Where I'm looking for where I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you tap the
Here,
screen
okay.
anywhere, the little microphone should show up.
I'm trying to find it. I have not done this sort of thing on this phone. This is the very first Android or smartphone of any sort I have ever had.
Is the echo
And
gone?
I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do these things.
It's somewhat gone.
It'll be fun. There's a lot of things you can do on little devices, and the fact that you've got it available like a portable computer. I was just thinking, when my brother picked up his, somebody's getting echo. When my brother got his old Texas Instruments computer that had 48K memory, and I realized
Yeah,
my phone has 1,600,000 kilobytes of memory.
okay. Is this helping? I don't see the little thing moving when other people talk. Is it helping?
Testing, testing. Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello. Hello.
I can still hear you guys.
hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
No,
It's
Okay, what I'm
released
gonna
first.
do is I'm speaking now, and then I'm going to mute, and I'm going to give a mic check and tell me if you hear me.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do you read?
Oh, you sound great.
We got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh, okay. It's great now.
You sound great. You always sounded when just your talking was perfect. The problem was when anyone else is talking, we're getting it sounds like the feedback from the speaker to the microphone being fed back to us.
On the plus
Is that
side, we
happening?
get to hear Sai twice.
Yeah. Is it happening now? Is it still happening now?
I'm still hearing me, and nobody likes to hear me.
Oh, don't give me that crap side.
You're
We
so
love
true.
you.
Oh
Because
my!
I'm looking for
Super
the
chat
little
from Morton
bars.
Nielsen.
Oh,
Nielsen says, Karis, tell Sai to ask him if he dusted off the bad buttons.
Or those dusty bats.
how could they miss that? How could they? How could they not? Dust the bats.
Dust the bats.
That's not a euphemism. Although it would make a good euphemism, wouldn't it?
Is it? And the reason why they didn't include vampire bats is because there were too many crosses around.
Now, question: is dusting the bats the same as attempting to siphon the python?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a whole new dirty euphemism. We really ought to popularize that. Hey, have you dusted your bat today?
All right, we've got severe echoing issues.
I want everybody
has
to be
this chat
passenger
been
side
sending
driver
you?
for Sai.
And you have trucks mating up ahead.
Oh yeah, you're stuck now. Oh, there goes Sai.
Uh-oh.
I don't
This
think
time
he
he's
can
been
take it.
raptured.
Yeah, actually, it was just Bob the Wonder Jeep that was raptured. He just went along for the ride.
But that was
Okay,
Bob.
now I've just unmuted my mic. Were you still getting any feedback?
No.
Sai's been raptured.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Oh, we just got
We
the
can't
feedback
have
there.
the my microphone is now active. And let's see. Oh, that's a good comment right there. Let's see if we can. Oh, come.
By the way, in
Okay, I'm
case
gonna
anyone's wondering, my Minecraft is now fully operational.
That's great. Paul
Good to
says,
know.
hearing RJ say, have you dusted your bat today twice in echo was not what this grumpy boy needed tonight.
Oh my. Please don't mind me.
It's
And
fun
Spooky is
watching the
echoing in
road. I
chat.
want that to come back on.
We miss you, Sai. It's not movie night without
Yeah.
you.
Okay, I'm trying
Our
to
star
get
has
this to
left.
work right. My
I'll take over.
having all sorts of muscle cramps in one of my hands. So if I say ow, 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 that's where that's coming from.
Oh,
I
Diana.
just wish I knew how to make this phone work better. So it did. Yes, dear.
Oh, my bad. I was staring at your name instead of. I meant to say Karis. Can you send me a link to the live chat?
yes.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting you, Diana.
And
Also-
apparently, I suck at spotting innuendos.
We've
I'll
noticed.
teach you the way, Tornado. I'll teach you the way.
While we're waiting there, I suppose I can explain the shocked line that you didn't get because you're too young to remember the movie Casablanca.
Well,
I'm assuming.
actually, I got that explained from someone else.
Okay. Well, then there you go. That's the Casablanca is one of our cultural heritage. Everybody should be familiar with it because there's just enough tropes in there to float a battleship. Plus, it's got Ingrid
would
Bergman.
that
You
battleship-
got to just see it.
Hold on, would
Yeah.
that battleship be full of apologetics or what?
Well, there's a lot of awfully good, sharp lines. One of the favorite double entendres that I remember is when Claude Rains is at this table with a bunch of Nazis, and he brings Rick over, and it says, Colonel Strasser is one of the reasons why the Third Reich enjoys the reputation it does today. And the German doesn't realize it. He's just been insulted.
Fry's back. Uh-oh. Damn it. I was just gonna... Oh, okay. Easy.
Welcome back, Sai.
I think
His audio, he's muted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke him with a stick. A big, large stick that's pointy.
Yeah, we thought there for
There
a
he
minute
is.
that Bob the
Hello.
Wonder Jeep had been raptured. Hello?
All right, I'm back. Yay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Jen Morgan was actually asking for a link, and I had to tell him. Arc series being nice for this only for this one, sadly.
Aha.
Guys, remember this is kind of an
You know,
exclusive one.
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Indeed.
Oh, I hear Absinthe does that too.
No, wait a minute. I thought there was abstinence makes the heart grow. Fonda. If anyone, yes,
yeah,
RJ
bad
knows that
puns we
joke.
can make
Yeah.
out of that.
That's an old one. God, that's an old one. If I can keep this thing working, I'll stick around. But if it keeps feeding back on you guys, then I'll just have to hang up.
Well-
Because I really don't want to mess this thing up.
Well, let's see. I'm not hearing me now. Did you change something?
I unplugged and plugged the earplugs once or twice, so maybe it's making a better contact. I don't know.
It's sounding. I'm not hearing an echo of myself.
It's very
Okay,
sound.
cool.
Okay, and I'm not seeing the little bars moving, so that's not a
I'll
bad
just put
thing.
a slight noise gate on because it's extremely silent, the echo.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Somehow
Sorry,
that
well,
means-
that's the one disadvantage
Okay.
to driving at night. You tend to bump into a lot of trucks that way because they do a lot of driving at that hour.
Yes, they do.
Oh, sorry, your video's not on. Oh, wait, never mind, it is. I'm done.
You know, look, a pig
All
made
right.
sense there for a minute, so somebody might have to get my head examined.
Oh my.
Super chat from Chris Kelling. Driving down the road looking for a Waffle Hut, drinking lots of wild turkey. Tom Servo from MS3K Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh my.
Let's
Boy,
link
there's
a
the
pile
wild
of
turkey.
metaphor.
All right. You know the. Yeah, I got about 50 minutes till I'm supposed to do something according to Waze. So.
Yay.
Okay,
And if
the thing is, what is it you're supposed to do? Yeah.
Well, see, I'm not going to be able to find out unless I switch the screen to Waze. In which case, you all lose. We
Would
discovered
this be
that meat.
Turning onto
Me
another
just-
highway?
Yes, it's something that exciting. But we discovered earlier that
I'll tell
If,
you what it is,
if
Sai.
me-
Give me a second.
okay.
Do you need me to check it?
I got it.
No, we're cool.
Okay.
So where are you on what highway?
I'm on what? This is still the Pennsylvania Pike, I believe.
I'm
Holy
looking at you,
moly.
Sai.
Oh, you're on 76. Okay, I got you.
76 highway is what he's on.
Yeah, because I didn't know. I didn't know how far east I-70 went, and if you would be taking that one.
Wait,
Yeah,
I-70.
So that must
as
be a
in
north-south
I-70?
highway.
70? No, it's an east-west.
Oh, east-west.
the interstate highways that
numbered
are,
east-west and odd numbers north-south.
I know,
And,
but
all numbered are
I-70
north-south.
Missouri,
Yeah.
right? Are we talking about the same I-70? Because
Well, it might.
I lived on
what am I-
I-70
it might
going.
offset.
Sorta.
It might
Literally
offset north
on
or south.
I-70. It was very noisy for you.
Well, no, not literally on I-70. I lived near a city that went to I-70. It was called
Factard.
I just love the
Factard
idea
is
of you living
saying-
in the median of a freeway.
Factard states that Strike is like a flat earther, filming and driving. And I must point out that unlike some of those we've seen, Sai is not pointing the camera at his face, though that may be
No.
unfortunate.
And we get to have the view of the road and the wonderful red trucks that we're following.
Indeed.
Oh boy.
Hey, Karis, I'll scratch
They're
your
not-
beard for you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
thanks,
I don't-
Mike.
I don't consider them trucks. I consider them deer catchers.
I like that idea.
That's about right. Yeah, I like the way that works.
Oh, another
I'm
awkward
gonna-
thing for driving kind of in the dusk night point is you collect a lot of bugs on a car.
Oddly enough, I'm
I don't know.
not seeing a lot of impact. Maybe they're not all hatched yet. Because you're right. Normally, I would expect the windshield to be filling up with
Yeah,
dead
you
bugs
maybe
by
hear
now.
some of that.
Diana, what do you
Well, maybe climate change is altering
Yeah.
their dynamics, so that then you suddenly discover that they're like giant airplane-sized bugs from the weird mutant things, and then you realize, shit, this is the 21st century.
Hmm.
How long until we have a force
No,
that goes around our car to get rid of those damn bugs?
Super chat from Jen Morgan.
Sai,
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
All
Bitch
right.
me. I'm used to it. Take my money.
there you go.
Oh,
I'm curious.
my.
Are you going to just pull into the location of the protest in the morning?
See, I was going to ask where the hell are we supposed to park?
I don't
That-
know.
that-
I know
that
you'll
was my-
have trouble finding a good
Purple,
parking
do you
space.
know where people are supposed to park?
Well, I have not heard. I was thinking of just on the Tri State Freethinkers Facebook page. I was thinking of just messaging them and saying, "Hey guys, I'm like 10 minutes away. Where do I park?"
Okay.
That's my plan.
Sai, I don't know if you heard. Purple when he was mentioning. I guess they said something about you get to that field. There's an area you pull off the park or something like that. What was that again?
Okay, because what I remember about the last trip to the Ark was that I remember we didn't have a lot of trouble finding parking spaces.
Not so much, no.
Yeah, I know. But this is
I'll
going to
tell
be
you.
a little bit different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't be on the grounds. I'm told. You know what? After
Right.
the protest, I wonder if we will be barred from entry. Like
Probably.
like if I went to the I gotta try.
You know, Sai, if
Okay, what have we
if
got
they see you
going
at the
here?
protest, you
Okay,
may have
here we
some
go.
difficulty at the museum.
Sweetness.
That is
You're
That
not
is
exactly
true.
subtle.
Purple showed me something here from Chrissy Helton.
So you think I might be recognizable?
Yeah, from Chrissy Helton. Have a message here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, wait a minute. Oh, am I coming through?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, the message is, hello, great to hear you are joining us. Protest is 6th July from 10 to 2. We will be set up right off the Williamstown exit. You will see it as you get off.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I'm
there's a
assuming
vehicle line,
that that means get off the highway rather than something
yeah.
that
That's
Harris
what we
and I
want.
might
All
joke
right.
about.
I was gonna say I don't see
Yeah,
much.
okay.
All right.
And let's say just after you get off,
And,
you get off, and then you'll find the place where the post get off area is.
Anyway, Doorknob Head suggests that Sai wear a pug mask.
That would work, I suppose.
Yeah.
Kind of like the sci-fi version of the V
Lordy.
mask, or the whatever the.
Okay. I should
Speaking
carry.
of, Girth Lord has entered chat.
I should carry extra earbuds and stuff with me.
Who is it?
Like. What?
I can't look at the public chat, while driving, obviously. Is there a word for the night yet, or have they not started one?
Is there which?
Oh,
the word for the night. I have no freaking idea. No idea. Guys, are you
You remember there was clam, there was...
Well, wait a minute. Earthlord is speaking of this chat lacks girth. If that's going to be a
Pelagia
word
had
for
something
that,
Hacking
to
people
point
are
out.
that could be interesting.
Pelagia
What's that, Kara?
observes that Pelagia is saying when Aron protested in 2017, he was invited into the Ark. They'll take anyone's money, and I was thinking it could be a rather symbiotic relationship, really. If they benefit from the protest because it draws balls and money, and you benefit from being taken into the Ark, perhaps for free. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because-
I mean, having been
being
a street
taken into the
evangelist,
Ark, would that be considered a benefit on any rational planet in the solar system?
I was a street evangelist myself, and we used Living Waters materials for Ray Comfort, Kirk Cameron, Canham, etc. And one of the methods was to draw a crowd using a heckler, somebody like a Slice Track or Apologia. Cy or Paul would be their kind of golden goose for drawing a crowd so that they could preach to this crowd. And
So you're saying if I heckle, I might get free parking. That's what you're telling me.
If you stand out as a particularly valuable heckler, not extraordinarily cruel, but very useful, they might like you.
Huh.
Would I stand out as a good
Okay.
heckler? Or am I to
You
F5E
sweetness.
for that?
All right, truck,
Sweetness,
back
you
in
would
your
stir
lane.
up a wind like no one has seen before.
Ooh, wow, going 90, not good.
Oh my.
You're all good.
I can hear
Paul
you,
would
yes. Wait, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's plus. I'm gonna
there's-
have to switch back to Waze as well. Sorry, Karis, go ahead.
Paul is putting up a rather valuable heads up. He says, according to the Facebook page for the event, the protest, quote, "We strongly encourage carpooling. Do not park at the Ark Encounter. We will have parking locations nearby. So when you get there, see if you can find where that may be.
Alrighty.
Or check the
yeah.
Facebook
I'm
page
wondering.
of the event and see where those parking locations are."
I'm hoping it would be very clearly visible right from the highway. This is what I'm hoping for, anyway.
Well, there's not much on that. If it's the same exit that Sean and I took, there's nothing else there. As soon as you get off the exit, whatever there is to see, you'll see. There's one gas station with fine dining, the little quickie mart. And that's it. Other than that, there's nothing.
All right.
So
I would like to point out to anybody listening that parking at the Ark
my.
Encounter does give the Ark Encounter money because you do pay for parking there.
indeed.
Yes, you do.
Now, Karis, would I be a good heckler or would I be too vicious for him?
I'm not sure.
You would be
I
a
know
win.
for sure. They would say no to you immediately
Why?
because you're too aggressive.
Oh, me, too aggressive, he says.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah, Sean does kind of have a point there.
Anybody who would
Sometimes
attract
it's
a
a little
crowd,
aggressive.
anybody who would be useful for attracting a crowd would have been considered a helpful heckler. Not that term, but Paul says, it's pretty much on the highway at the off-ramp. Per the page, quote, "This event is not recommended for young children since we will be right next to the highway," unquote.
And you'll be right next to the Ark.
And you'll be right next to the Ark. Also,
Not recommended for children.
Super
go ahead.
chat from Martin Nielsen. Finding the right parking lot is easy. It's one that's not empty. Jesus.
That's great.
Morton, we love you. We most certainly do. I like that. Oh, my word, my word.
So
my
you
word.
think the
Yeah,
people at the
it's,
Ark Park would hate me?
It's going to be interesting. I just hope we can get everything.
No, Tornado, I don't think they would hate you.
They would not hate you.
They just wouldn't
They
let
don't
you
hate-
be
oh,
their,
Not
they wouldn't
want
let you
to
be a
see
hopeful
you.
heckler.
Yeah.
I've heard they don't hate anyone. I've heard directly from them. They do not hate all of us poor deluded fools who do not believe in magic.
I would just
They-
be far too
You know,
vicious for them.
They love
It's
us
not
so
hate,
much that
it's
they
righteous anger.
Ah, of course, righteous anger.
Yes.
That's
Hey,
what
you
we're
know, this
calling
is
it.
the whole thing. Is hey, I tell you what. Should I make a point of like not shaving and just going and looking as masculine as possible? It's no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to happen.
So now, here's a question:
I'd
Do
love
we
to see
want
the
to try
reaction,
and
though.
go? Do we want to
I've
try and
only
go
answered-
to the Ark after? What do you
Well,
think?
You have
I don't
remarked
know if
that
I
having
wanna
gone
blow
to the
$40
Ark has spent hours you will never get back. So that really is on you.
Oh, but Diana's never seen it firsthand. You
Okay.
can't
Well, maybe look at them.
you can't go through life without
Yeah, I haven't.
seeing something
Yeah, well,
that's
like
goofy.
Purple over in the other side of the room said that he wouldn't care about blowing the $40. He just would care that Ken Ham would be getting it.
Mm.
It's
Well,
we could wangle some way to get all of us in there for free. God, I'd be all over it. I'd
And
be in there in
again,
a minute.
if any of you plan on going to the museum not too long after this protest, you may want to think about not being too prominent at the protest.
or being politely prominent, as you said.
Or that, perhaps.
Yes, that's an idea right there. Purple rhymes with orange has yet another wonderful idea. So we all
Oh.
dress up in costumes and go in as pairs of animals.
Diana, Paul has something for you.
Wait, you have to decide whether or not you're an unclean animal.
Diana, Paul has something for you.
I like it, Paul. I like it. I like it. Lavender Lady, go as femininely sexy as possible. Confusing their feelings is the best revenge. You know, Paul, this is the thing that I address them with whenever they complain about me, especially these guys. I will ask very simply the question: are you guys afraid that you would be attracted to someone like me, or be someone like me? And usually they break off right there. It's usually the end of the verbal assault. And I have to wonder how many of them fit either one of those categories. Okay, look, I'm old, fat, and ugly. I know that, but how many of them would still dream of dating one such as myself, or something like that, or even worse? How many of them suspect strongly that they are trans and are doing everything they can to suppress it?
So you're thinking it's one of those protest
That's
too much
just,
things.
that's just me. I'm thinking so. Yeah, really.
Mm.
I have to wonder how many of them do that. I can tell them that, okay, you know, if they're attracted to one such as me, that's one thing. If they're afraid they are one like me, I'm going to tell them, look, guys, you've got a hell of a life ahead of you in that case. I wouldn't wish it even on you.
Nope. Stay in lane.
'Cause
What's this?
This is not glamour. I'll tell you, definitely not.
Oh, wait. Something interesting is about to happen. Something interesting. Look at this. Look at
Are you
this.
going to fall off the road?
Something interesting has occurred. Something
No,
different.
What I see
A
right now is
tunnel.
I see RJ.
I've had
Wait a
enough
minute. What do
remarkably
we
interesting
have
road
here?
trips.
It's a bridge.
No. We are under. We're going under the mountain. We are under the mountain.
You get things like that when you're driving into Seattle, when you're going under the what you call it, island that they built for the fair.
Fly honk if you love
You
Jesus.
go through.
What this says to me is they have installed cellular repeaters and digipeaters in this structure. I am pleased.
Yeah, they get a lot of.
Oh my, that is a good
even
thing.
Sirius XM will penetrate some of these things. So when you're going through tunnels, you're still getting that radio signal, that satellite signal. It's funky.
Yeah, because it's amazing the way any radio reception would die by the time you got maybe.
So why didn't they? What mountain are you going through here?
Pennsylvania, they have a lot of these.
Oh, another one! Another one! Alert! Alert!
Wait a minute. Okay, you're out of that one. So you are hitting.
Are you anywhere near Allentown?
Oh, Allentown's got to be way behind me. I'm heading for Pittsburgh.
I know there was a lot of hills in that area, and they had trouble building railroads up because of all of the grades they had to deal with. But so I was kind of curious, where the hell you are?
You're not as far east as not as far west as Pittsburgh already, are you?
No, not yet. But I'm heading that way. Allentown is not too far from the New Jersey border.
That is understood.
Okay, that's
right.
That's last time I was there.
How long ago? About.
Okay, kids in the live chat, figure out where the hell you have a tunnel on that turnpike.
Pig's got the map. He can tell you where I am. I've seen no signs. Otherwise, I could tell you.
I could too. I'm just not looking at it.
Let's once again play the good old-fashioned game of where in the world is Christy Santiago?
Yes, indeed.
Or, in this case, Buster the Pug.
Oh, there's the cautionary pass with care sign.
I haven't had a chance to talk to her in a while. Oh boy. Now, okay. So when you are passing, is Care there with you in the passenger seat?
Yes. I actually Care was a hitchhiker about 40 miles back.
If you don't have Care in the vehicle with you, you cannot.
Exactly. You must merely follow.
That's perfect. I like it. Yeah.
All right. Now, Pig, you have been remarkably silent. Did you indicate that there was a time limit that you had because you needed sleep or something of that sort?
I think that's what he said.
What is that?
Where'd Piggy go?
Hey, Pig, you there?
Piggy.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Oh, I was saying you had said something. You had said something about requiring sleep and set a time limit. I don't recall what that time limit is. Have we exceeded that time limit?
2.5
All right.
minutes.
If you're falling, no. See, because
you should have been gone.
If you fall asleep,
an hour ago.
If you fall asleep, the stream never ends. That's not good. Because
oh man. Yeah, because this is meat. This isn't the regular hangouts. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I want to.
What do you?
And for those in our live chat who are just now tuning in, we are on the road with Sidestrike as he drives to the Ark Encounter Protest, which happens today for some of you.
Oh my!
Oh yeah, it's today for me too. Look at that.
Running this thing until you get in.
No. This was just meant to be because
all the way into.
Certainly not. This was just
Okay.
Just to replace movie night. So this won't be more than 6.5, 7 hours.
All right.
Okay. I'll wake up in 5 hours.
Which is almost the duration of the remainder of your drive.
Let me assure you.
All right, Pig. Did you want to wrap it up?
No. We got 15 minutes. I'm good.
Okay. All right. How long?
15, 20, 30.
Wait a minute, Pig. Did you say 50 or 15?
15, I believe he said. Okay, cool. You let us know because I'm not.
Okay. Okay, fine.
We're not in need of a marathon tonight. So
That's all right, then, Omar.
No.
No, the two of us are going to need a little bit of sleep so we can Yeah, we're going to try to see if we can get down there a little bit early. And
If you're going to go to a
case anyone
protest, you
needs
may
any
as
help
well be
setting
well
up.
rested enough to enjoy it. Buenas noches.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Indeed. Well,
Earth
My
Lord told
building
me
plan
buenas
actually
noches.
works.
I don't know. I'm pretty much going straight there, I think.
I'm building my greenhouse.
It's going to be about
I'm not
that.
reading the rest of that.
In Minecraft, I'm actually building a greenhouse so
'Cause
that
it-
way I can farm resources.
What? Hell. Okay.
Yeah, there you
All right.
go.
Oh, we're back to exciting roadways.
Oh, man.
There's some
Yes,
real
we
excitement.
are.
Occasionally,
Now, the two of us
occasionally,
here would
see,
like-
see it changes because see now we just got reflectors, but then poof, like a surprise out of nowhere, there's a guardrail. It's very exciting.
Ooh, I got a question, Si.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my.
Oh, Pig's got a question.
Can I put it on standby?
Si has all the
Have
answers.
technical difficulties so I can yell at all of you?
Were you
No,
present for
nobody
that?
does that on
Yes.
these broadcasts, right?
Who would do such a thing?
No one would ever. do
Excuse
such-
me. We're having
Nobody I
we're having a
know
big problem with
Do
the
you know
audio
if
while I
anyone
hit the
would do that?
switch.
Oh, Sai, apparently this is
of. Yeah.
telepathy.
Actually,
Sending signals to
Wait,
Nazis.
let's fucking go. Okay, we're back.
Oh, good.
Wait a minute.
I heard Morse code.
Why
back
is
there.
the standby screen up there now? Okay, now we're going on.
Yeah, I had to yell.
Okay, that's better. Did you? Pig broke it.
Well-
You did. You broke it, Pig.
You're breaking things.
It's all your fault.
God damn it.
it. You always have to fix them.
Yes. Well. Oh, I see.
There you go.
So,
there you
so
go.
if nothing gets broke, you're out of a job. So things have to get broken. I understand. All right, now it makes sense.
Why do you think I always send you?
So
random
okay,
files
it's
that
producer
end
syndrome by proxy.
Yeah, why do you think
Is this-
I always send you the random files that end with .mp4.exe?
What?
What?
It-
No,
You want to open that random file with a .exe extension?
Yeah, I always send them those.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
I
You
don't
have my
even want
blessing.
to think about it. No, I don't want to think about it at all.
You have my blessing. We'll see you in 2 weeks when you get Windows reinstalled.
All right, so I will install that on the yoga.
Ah, excellent.
Ah,
God
Yes,
damn
this
it,
is
this-
Windows technical support. We have detected a problem.
Okay,
with your
so-
computer.
Okay, Purple, have you seen the note from Paul? The most important detail, pizza will be available for lunch, donations accepted. Okay,
What?
that's
There's
a good
pizza?
thing. Yeah, I can
There's gonna be pizza?
There's pizza, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I gotta find a higher speed road.
Hell yes, I.
It's just speed.
I had
Speed,
pizza
speed.
earlier tonight, so I'm all full on
So-
pizza.
What are you gonna floor it and get in here early? Is that it?
He's gonna actually pass some trucks.
I pass a lot of trucks.
Oh
Yes,
no!
I do.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. I see there's lights
I
over
passed a lot
there.
of gas. Does that count?
Is this what? Oh my God!
Why
I see a
would there be
gas
lights?
station.
Let's go to a gas
It looks like
station.
there's a street and everything down there.
Holy
We did not.
heck.
Hey,
All right, now
Science, you must fill up.
Now we're
What?
back to
Trappings of civilization.
there were mildly.
No.
I guess there was a road and there was a gas station. I saw over the other side of the road there. So yes.
Most important
And-
rule going anywhere is make sure you're always on the offside.
Apologia in the side chat says, last year the Tri State Atheists had an after-party game night for everyone. I'm sure they'll do the same. Aron is bringing beer.
Oh my! This is sounding better every
Yes.
minute.
I would like to sample some of the things that. Yeah, I mean, I might
I think you guys should
actually
play
consider
Cards
living
Against
there,
Humanity.
but no, that wouldn't work.
Oh, geez. I
Lord.
just slowed
Would you
down
just
to read those
setting
signs
up
that
a
were
stream
flashing.
for us to
I
play
was just-
Cards Humanity?
Did you see what those two signs said? Because they were
No.
flashing, I slowed down to read them. It said sign testing. That was it. That was it.
Oh, for
All
the love
right.
of St. Gulick.
Tuscandra Mountain. Tuscandra. Oh, wait, I'm under a mountain again. This is just entertaining. You know what this reminds me of? Remember the old Battlestar Galactica?
Yay.
This is the old Battlestar Galactica, the launch of those Vipers. That's
Barely.
what this is. Hmm.
Wow, you really are old, Si.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, tornado! Shut
My
up.
ex really loved that show.
Sai is solidly middle-aged.
He's nowhere near as old as I am.
He's been
Remember,
middle-aged
I mean-
for about 30
no-
years.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yikes.
Wow, this is a long one.
That's never mind.
It will never end. It is the never-ending tunnel. The
That's
tunnel
what
to
she said.
hell.
This is one of those Twilight. Oh, like the escalator in DC. Where the hell is it?
I
think
heard
it's
that, Karis.
Let's see. Okay, back out into the dark.
You
What's
ever
that over
been
there?
lonely on a long-ass trip?
Yeah, try motorcycling on Route 70 in western New Jersey. That's when you get spooked.
Oh, Western New Jersey. Oh.
Southwestern, there are some places that are a little
Western
weird.
New Jersey.
Camden.
Northwest.
Yeah.
West Jersey is its own special place, I will assure you of that.
Camden.
My
Although
ex grew up in Phillipsburg.
Oh. Let's see here. You know, I should switch back to ways to see. Although, no, there's nothing. You've seen no exits, no anything. It's not like I should be doing anything that I'm not. Just keep driving.
No, anything. Those oncoming headlights are absolutely nothing, right? There
Certainly.
you go. Oh my! I just can't do that stuff anymore. When I viewed the eclipse 2 years ago, I spent a lot of driving at night conditions on the way back, and these conditions that you're driving right now are when I was just trying to see my way through with oncoming headlights. Everything else was exhausting. I actually got physically tired. I had to pull off to the what do you want to call that thing? The rest area.
Uh-huh.
Sleep in the car for a couple of hours because it really took it out of me.
Did you ever get so
I used to
tired
love
driving
driving
that
but it's been so long since I've done it.
this can't be just me? Did you ever get so tired driving that you start having stupid ideas
Before that, I
like,
think was 1987.
okay,
You were
Anyway.
just listening to the okay?
Why is there a long
Yeah,
highway?
Like going back home? I don't know.
Let's all interrupt Sai some more. I like
Hold
this.
on, I think
Yes, dear.
Diana's listening to the live stream feed and not us.
Oh, okay.
oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, I think that's what's occurring.
That might be what's
Ouch.
okay. That's a possibility.
I'm
That's-
listening on my phone
Yeah,
via
see
Meet.
how long that was for her to respond?
What's happening? What am I doing? What did I do wrong?
Oh no, it may not be wrong. It just might be where you're getting the audio source from. That Pig is hypothesizing, but all right. Well, here's how to test it. Diana, say the number 4.
1 Mississippi.
Okay.
2 Mississippi. 3
Well, this is
Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
4.
6 Mississippi.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
My hypothesis is correct. Now we must experiment.
Indeed. Anyway,
Oh,
you know
no,
what? I'm
we
gonna
have the project now.
before we get too far
Okay,
from what we were
good.
saying before.
I will tell you guys.
I like
What?
this. Let's let it go.
No, that's the dude. Take, you're the producer. Produce.
I will tell you guys that
Diana,
I'm using
when
an
you hear
ancient.
This message. This is me from the past.
I'm using an ancient
Close the
Android.
app, and then or close all the apps and then open up music.
What's going on here? Yes, dear.
This is so cool. I love it.
Wait, close the
Meanwhile,
app.
I'm
and
just
what?
looking out of
You
Sai's
broke up.
windshield, enjoying the drive and falling
We are
asleep.
talking to you from the past. What you need
Yes.
to do is close the app and reopen it. Something's wrong.
Yes.
You have a 6-second delay.
Time warp again.
It's unacceptable, definitely.
Hey, that's fun to play on the piano, by the way.
This is so weird, man. I love it.
I don't remember this happening
Okay,
before.
so I will
Sean, we've missed your voice.
close out.
Yes, you will close everything out and rejoin.
Well, it's very likely that this whole thing could be because of my ancient Android.
No,
That we shall do. Doing it right now.
this is not because of your ancient Android. Just so you know, 6 seconds from now.
Peter Peck.
All right.
Peppers. Hey, I said that in the past.
Okay, McConnellsburg, Mount Union. That's where I am. Okay, I feel much better about everything.
I'm waiting for it
By
here.
the way, speaking of heading to bed, I should probably, because it is getting late and I still have that thing I want to be ready for.
Good night, Tornado.
Well, since
Right.
the video's going, the show's all over. I guess we can end it.
Oh, really? Why would I even stay here if Tornado's not going to be here?
Yeah.
All right, you know
might
what?
as well end it.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm not hanging. That's it. That's it. If Tornado's going,
I'm
God
getting
damn it, I'm
tired,
going.
I'm
guys.
blaming on the pug.
I mean, that does take the wind out
Bring
of
on
us.
the pug.
Everyone look at Screencap's I just posted one of those things.
All right.
The best we got to the pug, by the way.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks
Sai, have
thanks
a
for
very
joining
safe
us.
trip.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
have
Thank you
a
very much.
safe trip. I hope so.
And everybody, thank you for joining us and all that kind of thing.
And also, everybody,
See ya, guys.
remember to tune in for Sai's live stream from the protest tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, when he
Okay,
Car.
right on the pug. Yay. I didn't break anything.
Yay.
Right, how long do I wait?
Oh,
for
I
the
guess-
pug? I actually don't know what the drill is for this. I always am rain dead by the time the pug comes on anyway.
I gotta say, this is the best banter ever done at the end of a show.
I know, right?
The problem with just conversation angle is
There's like 2 conversations happening right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, everybody.
I don't
Thanks for
see
joining
the
us.
pug, but I will say,
Bye, everybody.